Sad little man, you can watch him on the news, preaching to his choir while they learn the rules. Some feel safe and some feel healed, but they'll all hold his hand as he makes the kill. Sad little man, you better run.
Warning. I chain smoke and I say fuck a lot. But I accept myself for the way I am. I accept you too. Viewer discretion advised.
Sad little man, and he wants your kids. Some might live while the rest get sick. So put him to the test and listen for the yell. When the truth comes out, he's gonna burn in hell. Sad little man, you better run now while you know you can. Sad little man, you don't fool me, you sad little man. You can't fool me, you sad little man.
That was Sad Little Man by 5 Times August. I'll leave a link below if you want to check out the whole thing. Anyway, you ever heard of a Faustian Bargain? A Faustian Bargain, a pact whereby a person trades something of supreme moral or spiritual importance, such as personal values or the soul, for some worldly or material benefit, such as knowledge, power, or riches. And the term was coined because of a play called Dr. Faustus, or The Tragical History of the Life and Death of Dr. Faustus, who's said to be based on a real person, Dr. Faust. And not only is the name close to Dr. Fauci's, I can see the story being similar too, but more contemporary.
Dr. Faustus is a tragedy written by Christopher Marlowe shortly before the playwright's death in 1593. A cautionary tale, the play tells the story of Faustus, a man who sells his soul to the devil in exchange for power and riches.
Deals with the devil have appeared in Western mythology for a long time, but they really first started catching on in the late 1500s thanks to a man named Johann Faust. Faust was a German alchemist and magician who was alleged to have made a pact with the demon Mephistopheles in return for his soul. His talent became famous after being documented in Christopher Marlowe's play, The Tragical History of Dr. Faustus.
The play opens with a prologue in which a chorus introduces us to Faustus, a brilliant doctor of divinity who rose to prominence as a scholar despite modest origins. When we meet Faustus, he has moved on from theology to magic and the dark arts, which he believes will give him more power than kings.
When it comes to academic subjects, Faustus is an extremely intelligent German scholar. However, he's slightly egotistical and thinks learning magic will help him become even more powerful. These ambitions and his excessive pride lead him to make his fateful deal with the devil.
2 angels, one good and one evil, try to advise Faustus. The good angel tells him to put the dark arts aside and prioritize his chance at heaven, while the evil angel encourages Faustus to pursue magic, as it could give him limitless powers on earth. Faustus orders his servant, Wagner, to summon Valdez and Cornelius, 2 famous magicians and friends to Faustus. When they arrive, Faustus informs these friends that he has decided to practice witchcraft and intends to conjure that very night. Valdez and Cornelius are delighted and promise the aspiring magician that, with their knowledge and his mind, they will be able to control nature itself.
Ut appariat et surgat Mephistopheles!
Faustus summons Mephistopheles, a devil from hell. At first, Mephistopheles' form is too ugly for Faustus to bear, so he asks the demon to transform into the shape of a friar instead. Faustus then commands Mephistopheles to be his servant, but the devil explains that only Lucifer can be his master. Faustus is intrigued and orders Mephistopheles to tell Lucifer he'd like to sell his soul in exchange for 24 years of magical powers.
And Faustus hath bequeathed his soul to Lucifer. Here Mephistopheles received this scroll, a deed of gift of body and of soul, but yet conditionally, that thou perform all articles prescribed between us both.
Faustus,
I swear by hell and Lucifer to effect all promises between us made.
Mephistopheles asks that Faustus seal the deal by signing a contract in his own blood. Faustus agrees, but when he cuts his arm to sign it, the wound is divinely healed, bearing the inscription, "Man, flee," which frightens Faustus. Ignoring the warning, he signs the contract, finalizing his deal with the devil. Faustus asks Mephistopheles several questions about heaven, hell, and God, but he is dissatisfied with the demon's answers. Encouraged by the good angel to repent, Faustus wishes he could, but worries that it's too late. Learning of Faustus's desire to repent, Lucifer, Mephistopheles, and another demon called Beelzebub intimidate him into honoring his contract.
We have to prepare for a more angry world.
To bring China into the creation of a new world order.
And Dr. Faustus goes on living it up until it's time for his 24 years of power to be over.
Finally, the night on which Faustus must surrender his soul arrives. Along with Faustus's scholar friends, the good angel laments Faustus's fate, while Mephistopheles, Lucifer, Beelzebub, and the evil angel taunt him. The gates of hell open, and despite Faustus's pleading, the devils drag him into the abyss.
Too late to repent, Faustus! Thy soul is doomed! Eternal damnation!
I wouldn't look at the 24 years literally. I would look at it symbolically. Because that's one thing, is Dr. Fauci took control of NIAID in 1984. So we're going on almost 40 years. When's his reign going to be over? When is he going to burn in hell? Fucking stoned.
I got